Hit it.
Welcome, welcome, welcome back. Welcome, welcome back. Welcome, welcome, welcome back. Welcome, welcome back. I am so glad you joined me. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome back. Heavenly Father, we thank you for allowing us to see another day. In Yahweh's name I pray. Amen. Hello, my beloved kings and queens. Welcome, welcome back, y'all. Okay, so today I am going to show y'all how to make a feathered inspired t-shirt earring. Okay, so here are the items that you will need in order to do this DIY. You're going to need a ruler. You're going to need a ruler to measure out your strips of t-shirt because you're going to be cutting these in strips, okay? And the size of each one of these strips is 3 inches long, okay? So you're going to need about 30 of these strips, okay? 3 inches long. And you're going to cut your piece 1/2 of an inch, okay? And pull it. So let me show you what I mean. It's going to look like this once you pull it, and you're going to cut that strip 1/2 of an inch thick, okay? You're going to need some leather cord. This leather cord is 5.5 inches long. You're going to need 2 fish hooks. You're going to need a piece of 20 gauge wire. And this 20 gauge wire, I believe, is about 8 or 9. Let me see, because I didn't really measure it. It's about 10 inches long. You're going to need, I said leather cord. You're going to need your round nose pliers, your wire cutters. You're going to also need your handy dandy glue gun. And for those of you who may be asking, this is some leather cord that I purchased from Walmart. You can get leather cord from any craft store. You can get it from Hobby Lobby. You can get it from Michael's. You can even order this online at Amazon.com, okay? So let's go ahead and get right on into this here video. So the very first thing that you need to do is you need to cut your strips. And like I said, each one of these strips is about 3 inches long. And maybe some of these may be a little shorter and some a little longer. It really doesn't matter. And we're going to be adding these onto our leather cord. So the way that I'm going to do this is I'm going to start up at the top of my cord and work my way down. I'm going to take a piece, wait a minute, y'all, a piece of tape to secure my cord down on the table so that I can show y'all exactly what I'm doing. I got my scissors here. I'm going to cut there. And I'm going to take this cord and just go up to the top because I want y'all to see exactly what I'm doing here. And I'm going to place it just like that, okay? And that's going to hold my piece in place, all right? Now, basically what you want to do is you want to take each one of these pieces. You're going to come up here on your piece and you're going to tie it in a knot. Okay, pull it through and tie it in a knot. And you want your knot to pretty much be on top of your cord. So you want your knot to pretty much be right up here. And this is what we're going to do pretty much for the whole piece of your earring. Now, once you tie it like this, you just want to push it up. You want them to be really, really close together, okay? And you're going to do this all the way down, just like this. Okay. Like I said, you just want to make sure that it's in there and you pull it as tight as you can get it. So for the sake of this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and continue to do this, but I'm going to fast forward it until I get to the end so I can show y'all the next part, okay? So just bear with me and I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, so basically this is what I have so far. I have a few more that I need to put on, and I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I had to actually cut some more strips because some of these strips that I cut were like, they were too small. So I cut just a few more because I pretty much, I wanted the fringes to pretty much, see how they're going down, to pretty much be the same size. So I just have, and you wanna bring them all the way down to the end of, as far as you can take it. And the thing about this, once you, because I know some people may ask if it is going to unravel. The thing about t-shirt, whenever you know, put a knot in it, this is not going to come loose. This is a permanent thing right here. Okay, it's permanent. It is not going to come loose at all. Okay, and so this is going to be, I think this is going to be the last one that I put on. Well, I'm wondering if I could put another one on. I think I need one more piece. Okay, see how that looks? Now these earrings, you can make these earrings as long or as short as you see fit. It is completely up to you, okay? It is completely up to you on what you decide to do as far as how long you want them to be. You can make them really long. And you can do this technique also, not with just t-shirt, but with other things. You can use denim. You can do it with denim. You can do them with cotton fabric. You can cut you some strips in cotton fabric and do it in cotton fabric. I'm just pulling it, trying to get it as tight as I can get it, and then I want to make sure that it's nice and tight, like close. Just make sure I'm pushing it up, because you want everything to be real close together. You don't want any gaps in between. Okay, you want all your gaps and stuff to be close together. So once you get here, what I'm going to do next is you're going to take and snip off that part of your piece. And then all you're going to do is take your glue gun and you're going to come here and hit this with some glue, just like that, okay? You're going to let that dry. You're not going to mess with it. You're just going to let that be what it's going to be. So you take that off. Okay. Sorry, y'all. So you take this off. And then this is the part you're going to have left, okay? This is going to be the pretty much, now it's completely up to you how you want to showcase the earrings. If you want to, you can do the earring like this. You can flip it this way, or you can leave your knots this way, okay? I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to just come and just try to even that up so that they will at least be and look even, okay? And the thing also about these earrings is that it's going to have like a little curve in it because it was on rolled up, okay? But eventually this will probably be long. It'll probably straighten out and be long. But I like the curve because the curve give it a abstract look, okay? So now what we're going to do is we're going to take this piece of our wire and you're going to come up here to the top. And what you're going to do is you're going to wrap the top part. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to snip. Actually, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to snip it yet. I'm going to come right here. I'm going to take my wire, take my finger and hold it. And then all I'm going to do is start wrapping my wire up on my leather piece, just like this. As you're wrapping it, you want to try to make sure. Now I'm going to wrap this a couple times so y'all can actually see what I'm doing here. You want to try to make sure that your pieces, that you're wrapping it and your pieces are staying together, okay? Your coils are staying together is what I'm going to say. All right, so that's pretty much what you're going to have, okay? And you're going to make this as big or, you know, as far up. You can take it up as far as you want to. It's completely up to you on how far you want it to be. Okay, so I'm just going to keep wrapping. Just like this. All right, now I think I'm where I want to be. So now I'm just going to take this piece here and take it around and bring it back to the front, and I'm going to just snip this off right here, that bottom piece. So I'm going to snip that off. Okay. And take my pliers, my round nose pliers, my flat nose pliers, whatever pliers I have, and I'm just going to come and squeeze that down just like that. And then when you get to here, you're going to take and snip this right off just like that. And then you're going to make a loop. You're going to make a loop just like this, because you're going to take and put your earring, your fish hook in that loop, okay? Now once you make your loop, then you're going to just take and start wrapping your wire around the opposite way, just like this, okay? Now you can wrap that as many times as you see fit. I'm going to wrap it just that one time. I'm going to come here and I'm going to snip this off just like that, and then I'm going to take my pliers and squeeze this in just like this. Okay. Okay, you squeeze that in, and that's what you're going to have. And the very last thing that you want to do is you're going to take your fish hook and you're going to add your fish hook on. Okay, and you don't have to worry about this coming off, because this is not going to come off because you've wrapped it onto the end of the leather, okay? And this is what you're going to have. You're going to have yourself a real fancy pair of t-shirt feather inspired earrings. And you can do these in multiple colors. And as you can see, this is the back. And like I said, if you want to, you can wear them this way if you want, or you can flip it over and you can wear this as the front of your earring. It's completely up to you on how you want to wear your earring. You don't have to worry about the bottom because this isn't gonna come off as long as you put some glue on the bottom part of this. Now, if you want to, if you don't want to use the glue gun, you can use some E6000 or you can use some Gorilla Glue and just put some Gorilla Glue or E6000 down the bottom. But once you put that glue down the bottom and you put it over top of the cord and the fabric, it's not going to come off, okay? So it's permanent. So here are the earrings. These are different. They are unique, very, very stylish. Nobody is going to have these babies except for you. And like I said, you can make them in so many different colors. And if you want to, you can, if you don't want the fringes to be like this, you can make the fringes real long and you can shape them and pretty much do whatever you want. But this is the style that I wanted to go with. So with that being said, I want to take this time to say thank y'all so very much for joining me for all of these videos. Please make sure you thumbs the video up so that this video can go into rotation for others to see. Thank y'all once again. Thank you to my new supporters and my loyal supporters. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you all. And y'all have a wonderful and awesome weekend. Peace and blessings, everyone. See ya.